how does the cue action trainer help us to do what it says on the tin, train the cue action? That's what these miraculous little legs are for, that give immediate, accurate and relevant feedback on what the cue is doing in real time. If we bring the camera directly in front of the cue here and a little bit closer up to see how these legs move, you can see that any tiny error in the cue will result in the legs coming offline. For a bit of extra fun, we can put these balls on. That's if I can manage to do that. You can put these balls on top, and as an extra test on cueing ability, a small mistake will knock those off for an extra bit of feedback and fun. But keep zoned in on these, keep zoomed in on these, so that when I'm cueing up you can see those front legs, they've come off straight slightly, so I have to correct that. Now the front and the back have come off slightly, so I need to correct that. Again off straight. And over time what you find is that the player gradually, through natural human learning, will improve their feel of what is straight cueing. Most players feel that what most players feel as straight cueing is actually not straight at all, and that's what this is really good at revealing, is the difference between what someone thinks is straight and what actually is straight. So this forces the cue to, or forces us to learn what it feels like to cue straight this way but also this way, so we're not scooping up and down and hitting different heights on the cue ball. We're not twisting left and right and hitting different lines of aim. If we come round here with the camera, I just want to show how much range of motion we need to train with the cue. That is full backswing to the virtual V here, hand all the way to the chest, and this full range of motion is what's very important to learn. Most players in a club environment have a very restricted range of cueing motion, cueing action. For example, they will be pulling back only to here and following through only to here. So the hand's not on the chest yet, the tip is nowhere near the bridge, and they've just got this very restricted, maybe 50% range of motion of what is possible with the cue. The longer the backswing is, under control of course, the more smooth power you'll be able to apply. The longer the follow through, the less chance there is of tightening the hand to stop the hand from hitting the chest. There are two things that this immediate, accurate and relevant feedback offer to players, two main benefits. The first one is to reduce excess tension that is not needed and that simply serves to move the legs offline and move the cue offline. And the second one is excess speed. Most players who aren't making 100 breaks are moving the cue way too quickly. It's almost like sawing a block of wood. We all know someone in a club who does that, not us of course, someone else, and it's tuning those out that allows the player to suddenly appreciate the care that is needed to keep the cue on the horizontal and vertical planes as we move the cue without moving these offline. We can then import that feeling of control into our day-to-day game. Hi, this is Nick Barrow and welcome to the world exclusive premiere of my cue action trainer. If I deliver the cue straight, and the idea is with the cue actions just to make sure the cue's moving straight, then when you feel it's moving straight, then pull the trigger.